Soccer Senses of time. How are you? It's Rigo Salazar, Elis, and joined by our good friend across the pond, Andrew Gibney, who runs France Football Weekly. Andrew, thanks for joining us, man.
Glad to be here.
Thank you. And we are talking about France Switzerland. So it's going to be a great match. Switzerland, a lot of people may not know about this team too much, but tell us a little bit about the France team.
Yeah, the France team looking really positive going into the group stage. Fantastic 8-0 win over Jamaica, but if you have to say it's only Jamaica, but still 8 goals is international football is great, and spirits are really high. And you got Benzema scoring goals, Giroud scoring goals from midfield. For once, it's a very together, very sort of happy France team, which we've not seen for a long time, since probably the end of Euro 2000, really. And even the loss of Frank Ribery hasn't dampened the squad at all. Everyone, you see all the selfies on the plane on Instagram, everyone's really happy and really excited. And even France, the people are really behind them, which if you go back to the 2-0 defeat against Ukraine, where 80% thought that they weren't going to even qualify. So a massive turnaround, which is great for France and for the team.
Okay, wow. Elis, what do you think about this match? Tell us a bit about the Swiss squad. I see you wearing the shirt and see where your loyalties lie. Tell us about the player that you have in the back of your jersey.
Yeah, the player that I'm wearing is Granit Xhaka. He plays for Borussia Mönchengladbach, and he's rumored to be on his way to Inter Milan, Rodrigo, over the summer. This is the number 10, very talented midfielder. He plays a creative role, and also he could hold possession as well. I think Switzerland will be a dark horse, Rodrigo, alongside Belgium. I picked them because they have that midfield trio that is used to playing with one another. They play at Napoli, Gökhan Inler, Jemaile and Berami. They train on an everyday basis. They've been playing with one another. This is a group of players that made it to the Euro 21 final and has somehow been brought up by the academy, and is now playing in the full national side. So, and in addition to that, they've been able to substitute Alexander Frey with Haris Seferovic, who's a great young lad, very talented player.
Real Sociedad,
who played this past season with Real Sociedad alongside Carlos Vela, and we saw that was a great duo between them.
Yep.
So this is a very underestimated team. And not only do I predict them to win over France, but also to be top of the group.
No Albanian bias here, because a lot of these guys are Albanian nationals who are on the Swiss squad. Oh, and another guy who can do some damage as well for the Swiss team is Joseph Dermick, who was one of the top scorers in the Bundesliga. But I'm sorry, I can't pick Switzerland to win against France. They have too much firepower, and France, like Andrew said, I think the squad is now better off. I think Deschamps has them, as a squad, and I think he takes no shit from anybody. Nobody is going to go in there and mess around with the locker room. And one of the questions from our fans is our fan Carlos Martin. Daniel Martin is Andrew. What do you think is the effect of not bringing in Nasri? Speaking of, messing up the locker room. He's a very talented player, as everybody knows, but he's had some issues in the past with the French national team. What effect does his absence have?
It was the right decision to make. On talent alone, you take Nasri in a 23-man squad, no doubt, but Nasri's not the kind of guy who you can bench, and there's not really a place for him in the starting 11. He's a good option off the bench for France, but he said to Deschamps he wouldn't be happy with that. And with the past he's had and the troubles that he's caused, you can't take someone who's going to be disruptive and sort of take this really good spirit and dampen it in any way whatsoever. And that's why he wasn't in the 23-man squad. That's why he wasn't a reserve. So at no point was Deschamps going to take him, no matter who got injured. There are other options who are happier. You look at Remy Cabella at Montpellier, 14 goals, 5 assists. You follow him on Twitter, Instagram. He is a happy, sort of very charismatic kid who just wants to play the game and have fun. he's a better option in the squad than someone like Sandro Nasri, no matter how well he's done for Man City.
Yeah, you just want to get those elements out, and
Yeah.
I'm sure you saw the advert or the thing that Adidas did with they blew up the team bus from the last World Cup. That was very telling.
Just to get away from that whole 2010, let's cross the line under it and move on. This is a new team, and people like Cabela and like Antoine Griezmann, who are also Sociedad, these guys don't have that stigma of 2010. These are new guys, fresh, and just ready to. You're talking about the Swiss trio in midfield. They can't match up to France's midfield trio. Paul Pogba, Blaise Matuidi, Yohan Cabaye, probably one of the best midfields in the competition. The sort of copying PSG's really successful three-man midfield. Going with it, and if this guy gets going and starts feeling it, he's going to cause some damage.
Yeah, I want to talk a little bit about Pogba because he's such a talent, and the way he plays, Patrick Vieira's son, basically, what they say. He'll just gallop down this.
Even more dynamic than Vieira.
Yeah,
as well.
maybe. Yeah, he's more of a scoring threat, and not only defensively, he can pass. I mean, on FIFA, he's like, forget about it. If you get a chance to buy him on FIFA 14, go ahead and sell everybody you have. Leave yourself with 12 defenders and buy Paul Pogba because he's gonna do real damage on your squad.
And that's he's got all those on a game like FIFA where it's just sort of numbers. He is fantastic. It's just sometimes his decision making, when to make the right pass, when to shoot, when not to shoot, and that'll come. He's still 19. He's got years to learn that, and it will come, and he will be phenomenal.
The thing about this match is I think there's so many ways that France can beat you. Like you said, Cabaye, Pogba, Benzema, Giroud. I gotta say, Giroud maybe he's gonna do some hold up play as well as an Arsenal fan. That it's gonna allow Pogba to really bet in the game and do what he has to do, hit it from outside and get some really spectacular goals. I believe so. I think the score line for this is going to be 2-1. I'll give the Swiss one goal, and unlike my friend here, what's your score line?
2-1. The other way around.
To Switzerland. Okay.
To Switzerland.
Andrew?
Yeah, I've got to go 2-1, even maybe 2-0, possibly. I mean, Josip Durmic is a great talent. He's up against Rafael Varane, who's also a spectacular talent.
Yeah.
In Switzerland, haven't got the best record of scoring goals in the World Cup. Was it one goal against Spain in the last one, and that was it?
They did beat the eventual champions.
It went downhill from there.
He's usually very level-headed, but the whole Albanian thing kind of messes up his bias.
Yeah.
But Andrew, thank you so much for joining us on Soccer Senseis.
Pleasure.
What is your Twitter handle? I'm sure people would want to follow you.
Yeah, Twitter's Gibney, so GIBNEY_A.
Okay, anything that you guys need to know about French football, the French national team, Ligue 1, love saying that, Ligue 1. Definitely follow my boy in England, Andrew Gibney. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Rigo. Thank you.
All right, buddy.
Thanks, Andrew. Thanks for being with us. Appreciate it.